Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. We're here talking about why Chris and Dion was not at the Emmy licking on Quisha titties.
Yeah. Every time I think, I'm starting to get ahead in this business, I'm like, I'm not anywhere near Quisha's titties at the Emmys.
I was like, Quisha, do you have to be slutty everywhere you go?
Thank God.
I'm so proud of her.
I'm not going to name the celebrities, but one of them said, oh my God, how long did it take you to put on that eye makeup? I said, everybody want to fuck you, Quisha. I'd be like, she married with 18 children, her pussy got feet. Come on, let's go. I'll stay tuned after the news before Chris get our black ass counsel. So I went to the Emmys. I guess y'all seen all the craziness. I had on a dress, but before I even get to the Emmys, let me tell you about going to Norman Lear birthday party. Did I tell y'all about this?
No, not yet. But
you told me a little bit.
I'll put pictures up. No, I wish you'd call me. I miss you. But you look great. I don't want to compliment you too much. Our latest comment on the podcast app said, this shows nothing but Dion and Chris complimenting Miss Pat. And I laughed. I said it to Dion. But you went to Norman Lear's 100th birthday party.
100, which was scary to buy a flight.
Can you tell people who Norman Lear is first? So
Norman Lear, he created Good Time, the Jefferson Mud, Sanford and Son, 227. What else, Dion?
I don't know.
All in the family. He created so many fucking shows. And so I get invited to his 100th birthday party. And I'm like, they invite me to Norman Lear 100th birthday party? What the fuck for? So Norman Lear got to see the Miss Pat show, and he kind of gave us his grace and told us how good it was. And he, I did an interview with him a couple of years ago. We Zoomed and talked. Make a long story short, they ended up sending me to the party, and I brought Jordan along because Jordan is really a big Norman Lear fan. And so I'm sitting there, and everybody's there. Tom Hanks there, George Clooney zooms in, everybody, who's there. And I'm sitting there like, okay, this is nice, but these lamb chops are very fucking small. And
this is what I love about you. You're like, this is just not a low to middle class rib joint with my friend, so I'm not happy here.
So, I don't put on a girdle. I'm expecting to eat good, and the food wasn't bad. It was just very small lamb chop, like they killed the lamb while he was still in his mama's womb. And then,
you ate aborted lamb chops?
Pretty much. And so, the thing is that I didn't know exactly what I was doing. So I had to read from a teleprompter, and I have to have my glasses if you want me to read from a teleprompter. Well, I've never read from a teleprompter at the time. So
I was thinking of Joe Biden. I'm sorry.
You were doing.
Did you say the end at the end?
Yeah. Did you say fuck yourself, Eddie?
And
what were you reading again? Like
I was reading what I wrote about Norman Lear.
So that's cool. So you
fact,
have to actually go on stage and give like a little tribute.
It comes on September the 22nd. So, and I'm sitting there with everybody, and I'm looking around. All the Facts of Life was there. Everybody from Facts of Life who was still alive was there. And so it was really nice to get to see them. The lady from Queen of the South was there. And I'm asking myself, what the fuck am I doing here? Destiny Child's come out without Beyonce, and they tore that motherfucker down, singing, moving on up to Egypt. They tore that motherfucker
to what? Moving on up to what?
Egypt.
Yeah. The Jeffersons went from next to Archie Bunker to Egypt.
Let my people go.
What did it say?
To the east side.
Oh,
Very
the
different.
fuck? How the fuck I put them each? So we'll make a long story short. And so, you had all of these people speaking and people singing and shit. So one of the comedians sat next to me. It was me, Jay Farrah, and Ada Rodriguez. And so she, one of the comedians like, "You gonna go up last?" And I'm like, "No, the fuck, I ain't nobody paid me to go up last. I'm gonna go up here and tell what I wrote about this man." But it was like a 3 or 4 hour party, y'all. Make a long story short, it started at 7. Nigga, about 8:39, that itis started clicking in from all them little hors d'oeuvres out of 8. Nigga, I was knocked the fuck out. Jordan woke me up. He said, "You on TV?" I said, "I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone, nigga."
There were bets during the Emmys on the chat thread in the group of when you would fall asleep at the Emmys.
So finally they got to me right. And as Legacy, whatever her name is, Legacy, walking off the stage, everybody's still up in arms. So you couldn't really hear my first joke. You don't know how TV cut it. They're probably sure they probably won't. But the first thing I said when I got on stage, I said, "Norman Lear, how in the hell are you still awake?" I said, "I am tired as hell. Do they have a battery pack in your damn back?" I said, "Let me tell you something. This party has lasted longer than Aretha Franklin's funeral." So you see how y'all laugh. Well, that uppity Hollywood mother, I said, "Oh, y'all let it go. She been dead long enough. We can talk about this shit."
They didn't laugh.
They were shocked I said it. They were shocked I said it. And then I said, one part of my speech was now I said, "Normally, not only did you break color barrier, you also broke the lesbo barrier." I said, "I can say that because my daughter's a 7-time lesbo champion." And she would eat everybody in here except you. You're too damn old.
Did they laugh at that?
They hollered.
All
So
right.
you got Anthony Anderson sitting there. You got Jimmy Fallon sitting there. Jimmy Kimmel sitting there. Jimmy Kimmel. I said, "Jimmy Kimmel." I said, "I know you probably never heard of the Miss Pat show, and I know you don't subscribe to BET Plus." And I said, "Neither did I until they started paying me." I said, "But I'm not gonna ask a white man to get nothing that they don't want. So just go ahead on, and I'm gonna let you use my passcode so you can watch my show." It was so fucking fun. It was so fun, overall. And then you come off stage and I kiss normally, or well, he hugs me, and then you just mingle after that. I was like, I can't believe I'm here. And I went and took off my dress and went back to bed. And the next day was the Emmys.
So that sounds a lot more fun than like the Emmys to me.
The Emmys parties was lit. Okay, so let me go to the Emmys. The Emmys, getting ready for the Emmys, I tried to stay really calm because, I've never been on that type of platform before. And so I think, I feel like sometimes since my show is not on ABC, CBS, one of the major networks, they try to overlook me, but the show is so damn good that you have to at least look back to notice that I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I was a little nervous getting up to it. So I had to go to Mary Lou house and we had to get in the same car. I get out the fucking car.
The director of the show?
Yeah, the director. She was nominated for directing the Baby Daddy episode. How about I get out the car, y'all, and the dress split all the way down the zipper?
No.
Oh.
No.
But the girl who designed the dress, which was Erica, and who's the tailor, Joni, they was there with me. And I just said, "Stay calm. Everything happens for a reason." And I said, "Mary Lou, you got some needle and thread?" She sewed that motherfucker back up. Now, I couldn't get out that motherfucker for nothing. But she sewed that bitch back up. But what was...
I'm showing a picture of the dress if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, my belt stayed crooked the whole night. I wish they had sewn it in place.
And I love the pattern. It looked beautiful.
What was it made out of? Like, what material is that?
Velvet and something else.
Someone asked me, and I thought it was an interesting question. Did anyone ever teach you how to pose?
No,
Okay, so you're just kind of naturally winging it, like you didn't have,
no, I don't like
Somebody
taking
coach you?
pictures.
That's what I told them. I said, I guarantee that you just like you're not comfortable doing it and you didn't want to do it. So you just kind of stood there as opposed to other people who are like hands on the hips and let me turn this way, turn
I
that
don't
way.
have any hips. I got fat right now. So I don't have nothing else.
Her hips
So,
come with chips.
yeah. And cliffs and
not-
steps.
Not many dips.
No, not many dips. So I get to the Emmys and I sit down and the lady next to me, all the BT is there and stuff. But it wasn't really nothing, it was beautiful in there. Keenan was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was what was shocking to me when you amongst who's who, everybody kind of panned out equal. Because literally, I was upstairs with the girl who won the Emmy, and I was also at the Netflix party with her, who won the Emmy, the little white girl with the blonde hair on Ozark.
Oh yeah, Ruth.
The whole time, I didn't know who the fuck she was because she was so made up. She was beautiful. And I didn't realize who she was until when she won the Emmy and when it came out in Deadline and you saw Ashley behind her in Deadline. So, half of the people in there, I didn't even notice them. I didn't even know who they was. So I knew who Tamara and the twin sisters was.
Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara. I knew who that was. But, Squid Game was there. Now, I knew who they was because they was all Asian people. And at first, they wouldn't come down to kind of like mingle. But when they did, they lit the fucking floor up.
I saw Quisha dancing with them.
Yeah, she was dancing with. I didn't really want to go over there and dance with them. I was sitting down somewhere. Netflix party. That's the only party I went to. I was supposed to go to so many others. I was having so much fun at the Netflix party. I stayed there. So it was.
They throw hell of a party.
And then we went the night before. Well, his party was a couple of days before. Then the night before, it's a big Emmy party with like all the TV people there together. So that was kind of interesting seeing. Like the people from Law and Order, and but when you get in that circle, everybody just levels out. You're really just taking pictures for the gram. I didn't want to run up on nobody and say, "Hey, I'm tired of telling you who the fuck I am. I need to wait till they know who I am and then ask them for a picture." So I just at the Netflix thing, I just ate food, hung out, but I remember Quisha kept saying, "Can you believe we at the Emmys?" I'm like, "No, Quisha, I'm at the Emmys. You at the parties."
it was the room, like all of us in the group kind of felt like we watched the Emmys for you. It was like watching one big inside joke that you're not in on because you don't know half the people. There's so many shows and actors now, and they're all like performing for each other. And if you're just like a random group of people out in the Midwest, you're like, I don't know who these people are. Like, I thought some of it was funny. I thought Keenan was great. The room did look beautiful. I was surprised that there was like, you were in theater seating. You weren't at a table, right?
No, only the nominees was at the table. And
Okay.
I wasn't, the show was nominated with the director. So she sat at the table.
So tell us about the red carpet.
The red carpet was fun. I got there early because I didn't want to be crushed up and bunched up and, really just overshadowed by bigger actors and stuff. So, I like to get places early anyway. Hell, I go to my comedy shows an hour or so early. So I just, I got there early and it's kind of funny with all those lights flashing in your place. They go, turn right, turn left. I'm like, can't y'all niggas just come together and do this at one time? It's hot out here. And I got on this motherfucking Game of Thrones dress. I'm hot. Somebody said the funniest shit. Who dressed Miss Pat like she the chef on Game of Thrones? Nigga, I hollered.
You look like the old lady who said, I want her to know it was me.
Game of Thrones, y'all need to catch me. I look good in them costumes.
Oh, Lord, I can only imagine.
Who
Who that damn nigga on that damn dragon?
Huh?
I said, who that nigga on that dragon?
Dragonflies at will. God damn.
They need to bring some fucking comment to it. So, the red carpet was beautiful. I saw people that I think I saw on TV, but I'm being honest. I didn't know who nobody was. I really did not. I did. That's why you don't see a lot of pictures. And without Quisha and Ashley or somebody telling me who the fuck people is, I don't know those people. They're
Who,
not in my world. I don't
who were
watch
some of
their
the people
show.
that you saw that they were like, oh my God, that's X, that they're super famous, but you didn't know?
Who did I see? Well, like I said, the girl from Ozark.
Yeah,
I didn't realize
Julia
that was,
Garner.
yeah, I didn't realize who she was. I saw the lady from NCIS, Shonda Rhimes. I saw her, but I knew who she was. I'm trying to think who the fuck did I see and I did not recognize. I don't know. I know I had a long conversation with one lady, and we just laughing at the valet. And Quisha like, do you know who that is? I said, we just went on our car. And she like, this is such and such, such. I said, well, why you Google the bitch? She was just a normal white woman sitting here with her feet hurting like mine. Then you had to go Google the bitch and make her somebody.
We should send Quisha the link so she can tell us all the good parts of the Emmys.
She had a ball. I saw Tyrese. I saw basketball players that I knew a basketball player because they were just tall as fuck. Now they could have been actors, but with tattoos on their neck, I was like, I know that's a ball player right there. I mean, I don't think an actor would have a fucking a tattoo on his neck. So I mean, I'm bored because I mean, I was there with Jordan and Pose was there, but I went and sat down. The whole show from Pose, get Jordan and them people, Jordan and the gay people just took over the dance floor. One thing I did learn from going to the Emmys is why they play techno music. And they play techno music because white people can't dance. So they just jump up and down, jump up and down, jump up and down. And I was like, I can't keep doing this shit. I'm getting dizzy. Because I'm fat and I got a stomach. When you throwing all that water and guts up and down, that shit will make you vomit.
And you got vertigo.
So I was like,
all that water and guts.
So I was like, Joe, why
the grossest way to put it, too.
Why they keep playing all this robot ass music? He's like, oh, that's so everybody can be on beat. Everybody. Who the fuck can be on that beat with that shit? So, that was it for me with the Emmys. I met 50 Cent.
Yeah. Did you ask him about his penis implant?
Well, that was before. That just came out. No. I met 50 Cent.
What?
Snoop Dogg was there. Huh?
What? I haven't heard this story.
He just put it out on Instagram that he's suing this company because they said that he got a penis implant, so he's suing them. I would be excited to meet 50 Cent. He not only was he huge when I was in high school and I loved him then, he's hilarious and funny and he just doesn't give a fuck. What was he like in person?
He was really fucking nice. We got the same agent. And then the white boy who be doing all the killing on the show, he was there too. So I didn't know their names. People knew me, but I didn't fucking know them. I could hear people like, that be Pat. But I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm trying to ask Quisha now, who was that group? Flow Rider came out and performed at the Emmys party with 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg. That was fucking nice. So it was just a concerts and Quisha. What was the most exciting part about the Emmys?
I sent her the link if she wants to join the Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
The party was the most exciting part.
Did I see anybody that I didn't know?
You see everybody that we didn't know. All of those people that we grew up watching, they all got old. And it was just crazy to see, like, I don't want to call all their names out, but it was amazing. Everybody who I grew up watching TV, they was there.
Did anybody I see that I didn't know who they was?
She didn't know who nobody was. You don't know nobody.
Who was the lady at the corner you were with?
Like, they such and such and such. She like, who? I was like, you cannot literally not know. She didn't know who nobody was. Not a soul.
What was your question, Chris?
Who was the lady at the corner that you were at coat check or whatever?
Valet.
Yeah, the valet.
Who was the lady at the valet? And I was talking to her. You was like, do you know who that is?
She was on what is it? American Horror Story.
Sarah Paulson.
I can't think of
it
her
was
name.
Cheryl Post. Sarah Post. That's who it was.
and she didn't even know who it was. I said, Pat, really? She was just acting crazy because they didn't bring the car out. So she had went over there and cussed the ballet out.
Now, to be fair, Sarah Paulson is
These
one of
good,
those people that,
well-dressed
like,
people.
yeah, like you see Sarah Paulson, you know her face, but you don't, like, I wouldn't know her name.
She didn't know who they were at all.
I didn't know who she was
She didn't
at
know
all.
who nobody was. Except Jimmy and who else? The guy who Ben, is it, what's his name from Meet the Fockers? Ben
I didn't see Ben Stiller. He was there.
He was
Quisha,
standing right there. I had a fangirl moment.
I didn't see Ben Stiller, and plus he's so small now. I wouldn't have noticed him anyway.
He looked exactly the same.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was amazing.
Yeah, to her.
Everybody was there.
I don't
Quisha, did you get any of those Asian dudes' numbers while you was dancing at that party?
No, that was my cousin.
Oh, my bad.
What do
She
you
love
mean?
Asians.
Squid Game.
Did you get any Squid Game numbers?
I didn't get none of their numbers. You know, they I think some of them could have been some of my cousins or something. So no, not them. They didn't do nothing for me. But it was good to see them. I think that's the only two people I jumped up for.
Yeah, everybody went crazy for the Squid Game.
Yeah, y'all got to look at the video on me and Ashley Page. That stuff is crazy. The little old man, I don't know what dance he was doing, but he was doing it.
Yeah, he danced the whole fucking night. And I was really concerned for him because I'm like, his arthritis is not going to let him move tomorrow.
No, he was getting it too. And then the rest of them were nervous, so they didn't come down immediately. And then after a while, they just all came down. So everybody in there was dancing just around them. You would have thought it was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they was screaming, ah! And I was like, what the fuck are they screaming for? When I walked all through the Squid Game, I said,
you had sleep over there. And the only reason you probably didn't realize it because we had walked away.
Well, you
and
know.
I looked back and she finally walked over there for the Squid Game people.
They food at Netflix was so fucking good. I call you back. They food was so fucking good at Netflix. Oh, you showing the walkthrough? Yeah. I gotta start doing that. It was so pretty in there. And that's when we first got there.
The Netflix after party. You can watch it on YouTube if you want to see the video, or check out Damn Quisha on Instagram.
That's Jordan.
Is it Jordan? Okay.
Yeah.
I bet Jordan was having the time of his life at these two parties.
Oh, he was. And you know what was cool about Netflix? If your shoes were hurting your feet, they had shoes there to change into.
Oh, wow.
like the skating ring.
Mm-hmm. Like shower shoes.
Was that the old man there?
Yeah, he was a dude from Squid Game.
I'm going to finish watching Squid Game.
Is it freaky? Because it seems like it'd be too intense or scary.
No, it's not scary. It's just a lot of killing. It's not kind of like the
Hunger Games. Hunger Games.
It's kind of like that, just with Asian people. That's all.
Alicia Titties was out.
Yeah. And she was in the middle of those Asians.
It was so much fucking fun, y'all. You know, and what I really try not to think about, you know, moments like where my career is taking me to. I just try to think ahead. So, and to me, it keeps the emotions down and within me. You know, I don't like to cry and reminisce and talk about bullshit, you know, accomplishment. But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, wow, I'm at the fucking Emmys. I'm at the Emmys. And that was a surreal moment for me, you know, to be for my show first season, and then to go off and to be invited to be a part of something that the world considered to be so great. And a little old girl right here from the West End of Atlanta, and I went to the Emmys. I can always have that tag to my name, Emmy nominated show, the Dispatch Show.
Well,
with the constipated knees.
Everybody was super pissed off you lost, but the whole group was pissed.
Ted Lasso is a really good show.
It's great. And if you had to lose to somebody, Ted Lasso.
So many shows go into that category and be one of the top 5 on a brand new platform that, I'm on a network that's never even been nominated for an Emmy. BET ain't never been nominated for Emmy, and you know BET Plus had it. So
Wow.
to give them their first nomination, and even to get there and lose, I'm like, I'm okay.
I mean, that's history. Even though you guys didn't win, to be the very first nominated show on that network that ain't no small thing. That's pretty fucking big.
That's pretty fucking big. My show, the Miss Pat Show, got BET Plus and BET their first nomination for an Emmy. The network.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, it was cool. The whole experience, the career. I just look and say, what more can we do? All I can do is just go forward. My feet is on the gas.
What did you think about everybody being mad that Jimmy Kimmel still laid there? His joke was that he got drug out because he lost.
I didn't see, to me, I didn't find that offensive because he's a comedian. He stuck with the bit. He lost, supposedly got drunk in the back. He drugged him out. The bit would have went away had he got up. I just think we as a country is so fucking sensitive. Personally, me, I would have got my Emmy, stepped over Jimmy, went in his pockets, did my speech, and helped drug him the fuck up out of there. That's what I would have did.
I thought you should have sat on.
You got to learn how to, in this world, you got to learn how to take when moments, you don't let nobody steal your moment. If he was going, I don't think he did nothing intentionally. He started that bit before we even knew that she won. He got drugged out there. The thing is, she didn't know she was gonna win, so there was no way they could coordinate. He probably already had that plan.
He probably was laying there the whole time going, fuck, what do I do? Do I get up and walk away? Or, now.
No, I just think he stuck with the bit. And I wish she had played into it. So she didn't feel like he took her moment. I don't think he was trying to take her moment. I think he was just sticking with a bit.
She said the same thing too at one of the post interviews that, she was like, I'm not mad in the moment. Maybe I'll be mad tomorrow. And then she went on Kimmel, I think the next day, and interrupted his monologue to finish her speech. So I don't think either one of them, I don't think Jimmy was trying to steal her moment. Like, and I don't think she was.
If he was black and on that floor, we wouldn't have said that.
It's just another white man steal. It's just like, it struck me as I read through it, like, I didn't even think anything of it. And I guess I'm a white guy too, but like, I was like really appreciating her speech and watching her have her moment. And I think she referenced him at one point and he gave a thumbs up and that was it. But like, when I read it the next day, it was almost just like, people just want to be mad about something on Twitter.
They want to be mad about something. And they want to blame certain people for certain shit. I don't think Jimmy Kimmel was trying to steal her moment. I think he stuck with the beat. Stuck with the bit. And we as fucking evil people, some of us, had to run our fucking mouth. Oh, he stole her fucking moment. No, he did not. He was a fucking comedian sticking to the beat. And she's a comedic writer. And I think her speech was beautiful. And I was, as a black woman, because she's the third one. Her and Cheryl Ralph Lee is the third one to win that category. So I was really happy sitting there and standing like, wow, that means somebody just cracked the door open for me even a little bit more. But I don't think he stole her moment. I can tell you Cheryl Lee Ralph down there made me cry with that speech. Now she sounded like she was auditioning for the Lion King or the woman.
I thought when she started singing, everybody was super happy for her, and I of course did not know who she was, so I didn't quite get it. And then when she started singing, I was like, all right, this is really affected. And then she gave her speech, and her speech was amazing. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then all the crack babies was like, no, you don't understand. She's been nominated, or like she's been
around for over 30 years.
Yeah.
First time ever been nominated and first time.
When she said she was in her 60s, I was like, holy shit. She
really?
She doesn't look anything like. I was like,
over 40.
Yeah. And then I started thinking about, I have seen her in fucking she been everybody's mama. Like,
her speech was so fucking powerful to see, her and Quinta win that night. And I'm sitting in the fucking bucket seats and I'm sitting there like, I'll be back. I'm gonna get on that floor. Cause awards ain't one of my things. Rejection is when you make me fight.
I think
You know,
you should host it. I think you're going to host it. Within 10 years, you're going to be hosting these awards.
Well, I'll be 60 in 10 years, so I hope it's a little sooner.
I can see it now. Miss Pat jumps off stage at Emmys to fight a nigga who's about to slap her.
I went to get my haircut 2 days ago, and Tony Fox, the open mic comedian, he's like, "Yeah, man, how are you? How's Miss Pat? Last time I saw her, she was beating up someone in the audience."
I'm doing pretty damn good.
By the way, Quisha said that when she called in just a minute ago, I had sent her the Zoom link. She's like, I called Pat because I was front and center and naked, and I look good.
Why ain't she joined the Zoom?
I'm so pissed off right now, Dion.
Yeah, she could have verified that with these expert 4 eyes I got.
I think both of y'all are expert 4 eyes.
When it comes to looking at titties, yeah, we're pretty good at it.
I really do think both of you guys got expert 4 eyes.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Okay. But overall, it was such an amazing trip, and I changed my clothes before I went to the Netflix party because I was not gonna drag that big ass dress around. And it was, Trevor Noah didn't win either. And I heard he'd been nominated every fucking year. And
Really?
John Oliver beat everybody out. Yeah. It was
it's
nice.
always those same like 5 or 6 shows that are not nominated all the time, like Seth Meyers and Colbert. There's not that many of them. It's kind of a dumb category, to be honest.
Yeah. But just to see them, I mean, even after the it's called the gala party or whatever. Shit, I went and sat my old ass down. That's exactly what I did. I went and got a table and sat down. And I stayed there the whole fucking time.
Was there anything at the Emmys that you didn't like? Besides how long it was?
Oh, I didn't. The how long it was didn't bother me because I had a little purse and I had put all of these little chips and now laters in there. Nigga, I was in there eating my snacks, watching that shit.
I can picture the janitor coming like, I know Miss Pat was sitting right here. Like all your fucking rappers on the ground, like you had a football game.
Sneaking in snacks like she's going to the movie theater. And
she in there shelling peanuts in the bag.
Mooresville, Indiana.
I like oatmeal cookies. Red's wife baked me 2 oatmeal cookies. Child, I was the shit. I sat right there and then they gave you water. So I wasn't on TV anyway. I was in that motherfucker munching up something.
Did you fall asleep at any point or not off?
No, I didn't. Not at the Emmys. I don't think I did.
Will you not off right now?
No, I fell asleep at the Netflix party several times. I was like, it's time to go. But I found myself standing there to about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
I was so glad we had a late flight because Jasmine said, it's a party, so you really might want to catch a late flight out of here. So I never catch late flights. And I ended up catching a late flight, and that motherfucker was delayed all day. But I was well rested, I can tell you
that. You look good.
Thank
you. You're in a great mood. You seem energetic.
You look
happy.
Yeah.
Like, a couple months ago when we do these, you're like, you seem stressed and tired. And I was like, she needs a fucking vacation. But you look like you're having the time of your life. You seem a little, sleepy, but yeah, it's good that you're having fun.
I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying watching the audience, the fans, and you sit back, you're like, it took 20 years to get here, but we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. I mean, the crazy part is because in between all of this shit, I was still trying to build a house. I was still planning the crack baby party. So it was so many things that had kind of halted on that. And I was like, no, we got less than a month. If y'all need a hotel, please contact Jazz. Please, I need the name of your +2. And the reason why is because we're going to be giving out something. And I don't want your +2. I'm sorry, +1. I need the name of your +1. Because if you don't give me the name of your +1 and whatever we're giving out, your +1 name is not there. That person is not going to get it. So I need the name of your fucking plus one. A lot of y'all ain't answering back. Don't ask for it. I'm only buying for the people who fucking submitted their names.
Yeah, I heard them.
You know,
don't message me and Chris. Message
Nope.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Jasmine Jones in the Facebook.
All you got to do is go check your reservations for the hotel. And then all you got to do is send an email to the Pat Damn Podcast of what your plus one name is. We're going to send it out again next week, asking you, who is your fucking plus one? It is very important. October the 1st, you know, I want to do, if it's a 90s party, if you want to dress up like the 90s, do it. I'm planning on doing something for the best dress.
Well, that's going to be me and Don. We have a stylist now.
Okay. The best dress, the 90s. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what you wore in the 90s.
We're going to look great. Helen with the gold teeth has us hooked up.
Oh, are you going to be Milli Vanilli?
I don't think we're doing a tandem outfit.
No, I'm not going to be dressed in anything.
We're not
like
going
Spain.
as Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson.
That might
the
be
girl is mine.
The girl is mine.
It is going to be beautiful. I just cannot wait till you guys get in there and see it. I'm excited about the Crack Baby party. And I'm sitting there saying, should I do this shit every year? But let me see how this one right here go. But it's, you know, it's over 450 people that's been invited. I upped it a little bit. And, you know, just hoping and praying that we can, everything works out. I would say this about the seating. It's over 400 and some people seating. Well, a lot of it is lounge furniture and you got seated table. First come, first serve for the seating. So if you get a seat, you do. If not, you might have to do lounge table. You might have to stand up at bar tables, whatever your preference is. But I'm just letting you know that if you want to sit down and eat, it's first come, first serve. And that's just all it is. I mean, literally, I think I did seating for what, just 200 and some people? Because, you know, it ain't like it's not a wedding. I can't sit 400 people. So it's a lot of lounging going on. Yeah, you mingle, move around.
Right. Yeah, like you would at a wedding after, you know, like during the dance part.
Yeah, but it's all the beer and alcohol. I mean, think safety. You know, if you came and you know you like to drink, then tell somebody where your hotel at. Come and tell, I have security there. Let them know you need to get back to your room.
Nakia, help me.
It's
security, not insecurity.
You about right on that. I did not hire the fat nigga takedown, okay? I hired a real fucking security company.
Oh, I wish I could find that video of him on the trampoline. He's the sweetest. I love Nikea, but he's so funny.
And we're gonna have a good time. And if you haven't gotten your tickets for the podcast, please get them. I think it's less than 50 tickets left. If it's 50, please get them. Please get them. So, you know, we're gonna have a good fucking time. I cannot wait, but it is very important that I know your person name. It is very important because and you cannot get in without checking in. You would check in, you would get a badge, you would get certain things to get in this party. Make sure you bring money to tip the bartenders. You don't have to pay for shit, but I will ask you to bring money to tip the bartender.
And Dion and I.
For what?
Just for being cute.
What is your ass? One of them lucky stomps? You know, you slap it and rub it for luck.
I will not be letting, people will not be rubbing my ass. Here's the video of Miss Pat on the trampoline in IKEA. Look at him.
Hey, Kool-Aid. How long ago was this?
A couple years ago. It just popped up in my feed and I posted.
They're still down. She's still down.
You look like you got hit with the volleyball or the dodgeball.
I couldn't get back up.
Oh.
I bet you Ikea still got them socks too.
I bet you do too, Nick. But I can't wait to see you guys at the Crack Baby parties. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fucking blast. It's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna all get to know each other. You know, you're gonna take pictures and please, if you have not turned in your waiver form, please do that. Please. Okay? And everybody, be on your best behavior. Please be on your best behavior.
Don't make a nigga regret it.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fucking fun. Yes, we are. We're gonna have some fun. Well, that said, I gotta get ready for my fucking show. Don't forget, Indiana, I'm on my way. Cleveland, Ohio, I'm on my way. Iowa, IOWA. I am on my way.
Show off.
What?
Can you spell jail for me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Can you spell jail for me?
JEAA.
Oh, still one of my favorite episodes.
G is going to JEAL. It's just the confidence.
They will not let me live there. I said that shit like, he going to JEA. Wait a minute.
I think Matt Gates is going to JAEL. Is that right? What a
I
great.
don't even know what the fuck we was talking about. But with that said, make sure y'all go to MissPatComedy.com. And I cannot wait to see y'all. I love everybody. And until next time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at MissPatComedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.